Definitely helped us out. I mean, going into it, we knew the SC band was there, and we were kind of bummed and probably pissed off at that, and that they were bringing those guys. And then when we saw how many people actually made the trip out to Utah, and how many actual students that wanted to do it, not just a band that was forced to be there, I think it really gave us an extra little motivation, and it made us be okay with the SC band and gave us a little mental edge. I know my brother was thinking about doing it, and then I heard that Mark Cole and you guys are trying to put something together, and then right before we were leaving, I also heard that it probably wasn't going to happen. There weren't enough people wanting to do it, so when we left, I wasn't sure if it was going to happen or not. For sure, Greg actually called me right before I saw the RV, and when I heard Greg's voice and him saying that we're in the BYU parking lot trying to buy tickets, I got pretty amped. Well, first of all, you got the 40 students that were there were the loudest 40 people there, which was huge to have that advantage. And then second of all, if you watched the match, you could see it on tape. I mean, Tony Cirelli was focused on other things besides what was going on the volleyball court. He was focused on the 40 people sitting up above and made a huge impact. He made a few hitting errors down the stretch that were key. I just hope that it can grow. I mean, hopefully what we did and the people that went out there, hopefully that makes it more, hopefully people want to do that in the future, and more people want to do that, and just hopefully we're just building something, and I'm glad to be a part of that. I mean, these guys, you could see them in the semifinals sitting right behind the service line. You could see them yelling right at the Ohio State, right in their ears, and just nobody else was out there doing that for their schools, and to have the student support was pretty amazing. Definitely contributed to our success. Well, I sent that email out, I think in the fall. I don't even remember when I sent it. I think it was in the fall, and we weren't very good in the fall. We were losing to pretty much every team we didn't win hardly any matches in the fall. We weren't very good, but we had the potential, and I think everybody was just kind of sitting around waiting for something to happen. Everybody was kind of sitting around waiting for somebody else to do something, and I don't know, I could see how much talent we had and how much potential we had, and so I just felt like I needed to say something, and when we won it, and when that last point drops, Sprout talked a lot about in '95 how he was just relieved to win it. I was just so relieved. So relieved. I put so much pressure on myself throughout the whole year. That last play, I really kind of wanted to go big to Bones. I really did. Really wanted to go big to Bones, but the pass was tight, and we were running a 31. We ended up running a 31, which isn't great with the Bic, and then I kind of saw the middle stay with wind finally for the first time in probably the whole match. The middle finally stayed with our middle and just chucked it outside, and hoping. And I'm pretty sure Riley McKibben was out there too. So JD against Riley McKibben is a pretty good matchup for us.
JD smacks that ball middle back at Cirelli.
Yeah.
It doesn't go down right then.
But it was in the air for I swear 5 minutes. And it went over to the scorer's table, and Riley had made I think 2 or 3 plays similar to that earlier in the match where he had gotten the ball up. So I was thinking, all right, he's going to get this ball up and we're going to get a free ball. And then I was thinking, all right, now I'm going big to Bones. But then when that ball dropped, and then when the ball finally did drop, I forgot for probably 2 seconds that the match was even over. I stood there and then ran in a circle. I don't even know what I did. Coltrane almost crushed me.
Anything else, Mike? I think we got pretty much most of it.
Can you just say it? It feels fucking awesome on this, please.
Feels fucking awesome. It still does.